I've been doing some seriously heavy stuff in the last couple of days or week or so I needed a break from it, and I wanted to do another video because I'm bored. So let's bite into that sweet, sweet, low-hanging fruit.
Fighting over religion is like playing single ladies during the bouquet toss at weddings. Everybody ready? I just wanna be next. Kind of redundant now. I put my hands up.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I don't even get that joke.
Dear religious people, can everybody pray for this piece of hair? Because it just always does its own thing. It's my prodigal son.
You need prayer for a lot more than that.
Let's get this out of the way right now. Islam did not shoot up the club in Orlando. Muslims did not shoot up the club in Orlando. One crazy person shot up the club in Orlando.
One crazy Muslim shot up the club in Orlando.
What is this? This is the devil did this.
Oh, so you did it yourself.
Sikhs are fighting with these ones. The Muslims don't like the Jews don't like anybody. And that's what you missed last time on Glee.
What is it with all these nonsensical jokes?
Well, Islam tells men to rape women and mistreat them. I think you mean frats. Yeah, that's fraternities.
It's not rape if I got her drunk first.
Still is. Yeah.
What the heck was that?
Yeah.
Like, I didn't do that. That's in the video.
Last week in America, a white kid was convicted of raping an unconscious girl behind a dumpster. I blame Islam. I blame Christianity. If you read the Bible, there's so much rape in it, it feels like you're watching Game of Thrones.
One, there is only one thing in the Bible that can actually be classified as rape. Two, what part of the Bible actually tells people to rape people?
Or some kind of prison job. This is work of the devil.
This video was the work of the devil. And I'm still talking about you.
It's so weird because with all the rape in the Bible, most Christian men don't go around raping people.
Again, there's pretty much no rape in the Bible. And Christian men don't go around raping people because Christian culture and Christian religion does not condone such things. Even if you go beyond your evidence and stretch those Old Testament stories to infer rape, that's still not Christianity.
Just like most Muslims don't follow those weird parts of the Quran.
Yeah, go over to Saudi Arabia and try telling them any part of the Quran is weird and see how they feel about it.
Their religion is so messed up. More messed up than the Pope sitting on a throne of gold while drinking from goblets and saying, "Help the poor."
I'm not Catholic, so I don't have any stake in anything anybody says about the Pope. But the Pope is a person. The Pope is not a set of ideals. Islam is a religion, a set of ideas. See the difference?
All religion is awesome and fun.
No, not really.
I mean that to everybody except Mormons. Y'all are just fucked. I feel confident saying that because I'm not afraid of you. A dude invented your religion like a year ago.
Okay, that was kind of funny.
If we're gonna play the villain game, at least play it fair. I want the religion of every criminal put in the headlines. 3 Christians held up a bank.
Show me a part of the Bible that condones robbery.
It was a Christian terrorist attack.
Show me a part of the Bible that commands Christians to kill other people.
I do random awful things and yell out, "That was for Christianity!" It's still just me as an individual being a horrible person.
And you will find nothing in Christianity that justifies you being that horrible person. And I mean, come on, Nicole, you are a horrible person. You don't need terrorism.
And there's no way to know if these words are what God, Allah, Buddha, or the Flying Spaghetti Monster actually wanted written. Have you ever played a game of broken telephone? I like Sarah's dress. She thinks your mom's a mess.
That's not how oral traditions worked. I don't know about other religions, but in regard to Christianity, it comes from Judaism. And they took their oral traditions very, very seriously. It was not allowed to be passed from person to person without being checked by the entire community. It's not like a game of telephone where you're not even allowed to repeat what was said before. So, yeah.
Guarantee what we're reading is a Wicca remix. Church of Ratchet today. In your religion, telling you to be an asshole to other people, it was a typo.
Yeah, are you gonna offer some kind of proof of that?
I have studied religions of the world at a post-secondary level, meaning I spent too much money on classes I have no use for.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that for a second. You cannot say that and not know how oral traditions work. That is bullcrap. I don't believe it.
Yeah, what I did learn is the foundations of all the major religions are really freaking similar. Yeah. Be good, be nice, be respectful. In their own versions. The rest is just a remix by your local neighborhood religious guy.
Well, if by major religions you mean Christianity, Judaism, and Islam, yeah, their foundations are the same because they're the 3 Abrahamic religions. So yeah, they literally all come from the same source. Other than that, I would like to know what other major religion you could possibly be talking about. Besides the various Christian cults, all we have is Eastern religions that don't preach all of that be good stuff.
Christians, stop being so judgy. We're we're Christians. We're better than everybody else. Shut up. You know who's super freaking cool? Sikhs. It's so funny watching Christians get mad over the Sikh swords. They have the swords to protect people. Sikhs are superheroes running around, and you're trying to take away their mini sword to defend you. It's like yelling at Batman for having the Batmobile. Yeah.
Okay, I have no idea what she's talking about.
2.2 billion Christians, 1.6 billion Muslims, followed by 1.1 billion non-religious people. Watching how the top two treat each other in the media, can you blame them? No. Your religion is not better than anybody else's.
I beg to differ. There is nothing in my religion that commands the killing of people who don't agree with me. My religion also doesn't have a system of government that must be implemented all over the world. In my religion, women and men are given roles, but women are not second-class citizens. My religion does not say women make up the majority of hell. My religion doesn't say that it's okay for men to beat their wives. And so on, and so on.
No, you don't win. You know how I know? Because we're all alive. We will not actually know who's right until we're dead.
Unless the atheists are right, and then we still won't know because we'll just be like, in the void. Stop doing that. Is that supposed to be funny? It's not funny. It's retarded.
I love watching Christians go.
The Quran is awful.
What book are you reading, Pumpkin?
The Quran, which is how I know it's awful.
In the Bible, male soldiers get to keep virgins as the spoils of war.
As opposed to killing them. And seeing as how virgins then were children, what would you have had them do? Take them prisoner and keep them in their tents? Or maybe just leave them out in the desert alone to starve? And if your solution is to just leave everybody alone, you don't know how war works.
How did they even know which ones were virgins? Looks like war's coming. Start with the Kegels. All girls lie about that anyway. No, I've never put that there.
They were kids.
Any other religion can read that and say Christians are crazy.
Well, the people that did that weren't Christians, they were Jews. And since we don't live in the ancient world anymore, that doesn't apply. So I don't get it.
We can all learn something from each other. In some parts of the world, you get lashings for having sex out of marriage. No broken hearts in the club, no fights in the club, 'cause nobody's cheating tonight.
If I cringe any harder, my face is literally gonna cave in.
Solomon had 300 side chicks. He must have been a professional athlete.
No, he was a king, and they weren't side chicks, they were concubines. They were women that lived in the palace that he took care of because, you know, you couldn't just go out and get a job as a secretary back then.
Here's the thing about religion. We all think we're right.
I don't get why people say that about religion. Doesn't that apply to pretty much every idea about everything? I've never known anybody who held beliefs that they thought were wrong.
As reasonable people, we should be able to step back and say, yeah, this is what I believe, but I don't know. That's why it's called faith. It's believing.
To be honest, I don't know a lot of people who wouldn't say that, but this is what I believe is not equal to this is what I believe, and it's equally as believable as this other thing.
So make friends with all of them just in case. Hindus, I love this stuff on Dharma, and yes, karma is real. Chinese people got the yin and yang. Yeah, that's what's up.
Chinese is not a religion.
In 100 years, we'll all be gone. If we all actually do the things that our religions are founded on, we could be known as the time in history that said, everybody, just fucking chill.
What if my religion is founded on the idea that everybody in the world should be subjugated under my religion?
It gets to me that we're fighting over nothing. We all run up basement stairs because basements are terrifying. As kids, we all thought chocolate milk came from brown cows.
No, that was just stupid kids. Like you, probably.
Go ahead and treat your fairy tale as the most important fairy tale. But there's no reason we can't be Disney World. Every fairy tale is celebrated in its own section. And the characters from those fairy tales just wander around all the sections happily.
And everybody's supposed to be okay with you calling their beliefs a fairy tale. As someone who has studied literature, I can safely add fairy tales to the long list of things that you don't know what they are. That was literally painful. It took me 2 sittings to get through this 6-minute video. It was that bad. But anyway, I've just been doing too much heavy crap lately. I wanted to do something a little lighthearted. So there you go. I'm out of here.
Listen to the bass. Listen to the bass. Listen to the bass. Stanley on the bass. Stanley Clark to the bass, 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 bass.